what they call this, a bot, I suppose. No, that's a probe. I mean probe. That's what it's called. It's a probe. It's lander can for stops and stuff. This is for the planes, but you can use it for space stops too. And so for this episode, I'm going to use the command pod because it's nice and small and easy to build with. So you need a second stage for that. So add the fuel tank here, and you should use the LB45 liquid fuel engine because it is a it can direct its thrust, so you can move easier. So that's that. So let's add the decoupler here. That's our first stage, of course. Oh no, that's not yet complete. Let's add a parachute first and a decoupler here. So when we re-entry, we won't die. Add that. There we go. Add another thing here, of course, which is called SAS module. That's going to that's a computer which will automatically control your vehicle when you are busy doing other stuff. Add a decoupler here. That's automatically going to add up. So that's that. Correctly put that in order. So let's add a tricoupler here. There we go. Doing good, right? So that's that. Let's add another fuel engine, but a much bigger fuel engine, because we're going to use this to get out of the ground. So that might be not enough, so add another one, or we can add another one here. I'm not quite sure. Let's do the top one so it can be much larger. Add another fuel tank here. Add that. There we go. That's much better. So let's use the 30 liquid engine because that's going to be much better, much powerful. That's what you call it. Add a monopropellant tank for us to when we are in orbit, we can move quite freely. So the monopropellant tank needs a thruster black RCS. Just put a 4-1 here. Oh, this one is in symmetry mode, so it's quite symmetric. Alright, that's quite needed. Just add another one at the bottom here. There we go. So you need to control it in the surface, in the atmosphere, I mean. So you need aerodynamics. Add a Delta Deluxe winglet there. There we go. So we can move quite freely without having a fear. I like to add another one here, but it's not quite enough. So yeah, that's that. So that's quite a good rocket, good looking rocket. So what else we need? Oh yeah, we need struts. So when we launch, this won't detach itself. Just add it here. Make sure you put in symmetry mode, and add another one here. It's quite important to add quite a lot. Add that. There you go. So that's quite a bit right enough. So why don't we launch this thing in orbit? Let's name it a tutorial spacecraft. There we go. Let's save it. Make sure you save your spacecraft. Make sure you do that so we won't need to rebuild it. Clear launch pad, and here's our rocket. So first of all, you need to do this quite in order. So press T for the SAS and shift to throttle up. Shift to throttle up. You see this this arrow below here. You can see here in the nav ball or the map, it's going up and down because I'm pressing control to go down, to ship to go up. So that's that. So you press space to activate the stage. So this is the first stage, third stage, blah blah blah. You can self-explanatory. Here's your scientist or astronaut. I'm sorry for that. So you press space, and here you go. You are quite going up. So make sure you take a look at this and the meter here. Both of that is important. So make sure you don't go past 200 meters per second because you're going to push hard into the atmosphere and wasting fuel that you can use later on. Mostly when you are going to moon, you need to consume quite small because you need all your fuel. So as you can see, it's still increasing and we are 3,500 meters above. So let's just throttle down a little bit because we can handle it. So there we go. We are still increasing our altitude, and here's our fuel. You can see there. Throttle it up at the 70%. Don't worry if it is decreasing. Make sure you're not going below 130 meters per second because that's quite low. So here we are going into orbit and soon to go to the gravity turn. Make sure you're turning 10,000 meters and not any more less or more because that's going to need quite a lot of fuel. You should have put the let's turn on RCS here so we can gravity turn quite fast. Here we go. Go to the 90-degree mark and you'll be alright. So now press M so you can go to the map and locate your spaceship. So here we are, 23. Make sure it's increasing. Now throttle up. Don't worry about the speed. Just throttle up. So until your stage is fully gone. So now you can see our my other satellites in my other series. It's quite good. It's quite easy to get into orbit, but it's quite hard to once you are 1,000 meters per second, go to 180, I think, or not. Now once you lost the stage, press space again and you should be alright. Now press that. Make sure you don't hit it. It's quite hard to get used to the controls, but it's not that hard as you think it is. Now it's 104. Make sure it's above 100. Press the line and press add maneuver. This is quite important. Then just press this circle with the 3 lines. Just put it up until you see this periapse, and just use that until they rotate. Not that much. 104. Just correct it. Just mess around with the tools. 103 and 104. That's quite perfect for us, but not that much. Just put that down. There we go. So now we are in space. So welcome for everyone that is watching. Welcome in space. 1 minute. You can see here, node in 44 seconds. You need to time that to burn before you burn. So when that reaches into 5 seconds or what, you need to quite burn much earlier because that's gonna be much accurate. So estimated burn is 48 seconds. So you're going to burn at 48 seconds. So now it's 896. It's quite a long burn. So let's now burn. It doesn't matter if you miss it in the first try because I miss it quite a lot in the first try. So that's that. Make sure you have the orbiting fuel so we can go back to Earth. I mean carbon. So that's that. We have quite past the node now. Just throttle down a little bit. Make sure you're on the blue line. Throttle down. Correct it quite more. Throttle down. Okay, that's quite perfect now. So now we are in orbit. Someone shoved me in Facebook. So now, welcome guys. That's quite easy to get into orbit. This is quite a perfect orbit, 100, not that much. So that's that. So welcome guys to In Space. So let's get Camny Kerman here to go out and experience space. Let's just wait till they get into the light side here. You can see the sunrise here. Quite soon now. There we go. That's quite an quite a bit of scenery here. So that's that, and let's just go about here, and let's now you hover around this scientist, which is very happy, and press EBA. So now here you are outside. Let's press R, and here you are. Okay, now you have quite a fuel here you need to get. So now that's that. Spacewalking. Just doing quite an inspection in our spaceship. So that's how easy it is to get into orbit. Now to get orbited. It's not that hard as you think it is. So let's press board. Here we go. Now you need to get into the circle marker with the X1 in it. So to do that, just press that, do that. The RCS will take care of that. So now that's that. Throttle up, full power, and there we go. We are now in a deorbiting. We're going to the sea, of course, so we can get into Kerbal. I don't know. So that's that. Just decouple that, and we are in a trajectory going back. So let's just fast forward here, and here we are, just waiting for the re-entry effects. We are degrading quite faster. Just wait here for the re-entry effect. Fast forward a little bit now. It's quite slow. Still increasing our speed. Still increasing. Not until we get into the medium atmosphere. Now we are decreasing, and we are suddenly going to see the re-entry effect right now. Here we go. Quite a lovely scenery here. Re-entry effect. That's quite good. Alright, we are suddenly going back now. Let's deploy the parachute at this stage. This the most thickest atmosphere. Oh, that's quite fast. Alright, deploy the parachute so we can slow down. Alright, that's our ship deployed, and pretty much Camny Kerman is safe. Alright, so here we are at cockpit view. Quite a scenery here. So welcome back to Kerbal, I mean. And I hope the parachute don't quite fast forward when the chute is open, because when it deployed, it can detach and kill the Kerbal. Alright, 1000, and we're going to stop. Just 2 times speed. Here we go. Quite a scenery. 1000 meters. No? Still not deploying. I hope nothing is wrong. There we go. There we go. So here Camny Kerman is quite safe now. It's going to land at 6.2 meters per second. That's quite fast too. Alright, you are landing quite a fast. Right, here we go, touching down, and there we go. We have touched down, and welcome back to Earth. So